হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, ওয়েলকাম টু মাই চ্যানেল। আজকের এই ভিডিওতে তোমরা জানবে ইন্স্যুরেন্স প্রফেশনাল এক্সামের একটি চ্যাপ্টার এর কোশ্চেন আনসার সম্পর্কে, যার নাম IC22 লাইফ ইন্স্যুরেন্স আন্ডাররাইটিং। এই এক্সামে পাস করার জন্য 60 পেতে হবে আউট অফ 100 মার্কস। লেটস স্টার্ট। Joyce is 45 years old and is obese with BMI of 34, hypersensitive, and elevated cholesterol. He has applied for Rs 15 lakh life insurance through savings plan. He is financially eligible and other pre-insurance medical parameters are as per grid are within normal limits. Suggest the appropriate underwriting option from the choice given below. এক্ষেত্রে রিস্ককে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করা হবে উইথ আ হেভি লোডিং সাবজেক্ট টু বিপি অ্যান্ড কোলেস্টেরল, এনশিওর দ্যাট সুগার লেভেলস আর নট এলিভেটেড। ড্যাশ base refers to the division of airways which reaches the lungs and supply oxygen. তো এখানে ব্রঞ্চি base refers to the division of airways which refers the lungs and supply oxygen, সেই জন্য none of the above. Choose the best option from the choice given below about hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a type of protein in the red blood cell. The below mentioned scenario is an example of function of dash. When one is scared, the heart beats faster. That is sympathetic nervous system. Identify from the following the incorrect statement with respect to a policy taken by HUF, Hindu Undivided Family জন্য কোনটা incorrect। এখানে আনসার হবে পেমেন্ট অফ প্রিমিয়ামস ফর HUF policy can be made by an individual member. Which is the best description of the term myocardial infarction? তাহলে heart attack is the myocardial infarction. A 45-year-old individual who is a commercial pilot in a licensed domestic airline has applied for a term insurance cover for sum assured of Rs 2 crore. As per the aviation questionnaire, he has more than 2000 hours of flying experience and flies an aircraft with jet engine. His pre-medical tests are within normal limit now. Choose the most appropriate underwriting decision on the basis of above information. তো এক্ষেত্রে risk can be accepted at standard rates. Which of the following is the best suitable option with respect to the term nephron? The cortex of kidney is made up of nephron. Nephrons are microarteries. না, microarteries নয়. In the outer part of the kidney there are many nephrons which act as filtering units. সেজন্য A আর C দুটো ঠিক। Identify from the following the types of salivary glands. তো এখানে ক্যারোটিড গ্ল্যান্ড স্যালিভারি গ্ল্যান্ডের মধ্যে পড়ে না, তাই একের আর তিনেরটা সঠিক। Dash disease types are named after the protein chains, to alpha globin and to beta globin. তো এটা থ্যালাসেমিয়া রোগের জন্য দেখা যায়। Identify the correct description with respect to the term atrial septal defect. Atrial septal defect refers to a hole in the interatrial septum leading to left to right shunt. Dash is not considered a factor in assessing the risk of an individual by an underwriter. Mortality rates, nature of occupation, location of travel of the individual, hobby and habits, তাহলে সবগুলোই অ্যাসেস করা হয়, তাই all of the above. Identify from the following the medical test which is best suited to bring out the difference between benign and cancerous thyroid nodules, that is ultrasound of the thyroid and FNAB, fine needle aspiration and biopsy. Which of the following is true statement with regard to judgment method of underwriting? That is the decision To accept or decline the risk depends upon the personal judgment of the underwriter based on his experience. Select the most appropriate option by carefully examining the following statements about reinsurance on treaty basis. ট্রিটি বেসিসে যদি রিইন্স্যুরেন্স করা হয় তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে কোনটা সঠিক? তাহলে এখানে তিনেরটা দ্য ইন্স্যুরার মাস্ট ডিক্লাইন অল রিস্ক কামিং উইদিন দ্য স্কোপ অফ দ্য ট্রিটি, এটা সঠিক হবে না, বাকি দুটো সঠিক। A 38-year-old engineer working with an IT company had applied for a policy of sum assured of rupees 15 lakh under a saving plan. His proposal form shows that 3 years back he had an episode of stroke and he is now recovered and living a normal life with medication. No additional medical reports or treatment records were provided by the proposer. Company's underwriting guidelines puts this application under non-medical limits. As an underwriter of a company, which is the most appropriate option with focus on customer centricity according to you? That is to call for routine medical examination, past treatment reports, current status of ADL and nervous disorder. The organ in human body which is primarily responsible to regulate the amount of water in the body is kidney. A professional motor car racer applied for a life insurance policy. He is into car racing for more than 6 years and participates in at least 8 races in a year, conducted at different parts of the world with high but varying safety standards. There is no history of past accidents. Select the most appropriate option from the following from the point of view of an underwriter. The application to be considered as very high risk, as car racing avocation always carry the risk of crashing at high speed despite past record and experience. He is a professional car racer with very good experience. However, the application to be considered under high risk category, since the frequency of his participation is high and hence the risk associated is high. তার জন্য এখানে সি এবং ডি দুটো সঠিক আনসার হবে। The acceptance of risk with exclusion is most common in which of the following type of insurance product? হেলথের ক্ষেত্রে সবথেকে বেশি এক্সক্লুশন দেওয়া হয়ে থাকে। Select the correct statement from the following with respect to nocturnal epilepsy. That is, nocturnal epilepsy occurs only during sleep. For an insurance policy affected under the MWP Act, who among the below can be the beneficiary? The wife alone, one or more children together, the wife and one or more children, all of the above. Hashimoto's disease is a cause of which of the following? That is, underactivity of the thyroid gland. SCUBA stands for what? SCUBA stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Dash are grouped under the umbrella term COPD, that is chronic bronchitis and emphysema. If an individual suffers from acute bronchitis which resolves with treatment, what insurance terms will generally be offered to him? That is, he will be accepted at standard rate. The thyroxine hormone released by the thyroid gland is also known as T4. In which of the following ways can an insurance company communicate its terms of acceptance to a life insured? That is, first premium receipt. Kamal Kishore Jha had taken an ADB rider along with his insurance policy. One day he met with an accident while returning from his office. He survived the accident but lost one limb. Which of the following will be true in the case of Kamal Kishore Jha. That is, no benefit will be paid by the insurance company as Kamal Kishore Jha has survived the accident. In the dash method, a group of employees are assigned the task of screening the application and approving them for issuance of policy documents for proposals with a limit amount of a sum assured, that is jet unit underwriting. Which of the following is a part of the central nervous system, that is brain? Which of the following risk can be insured at standard premium rates, that is standard risk? Which of the following is true with respect to the human life value method of calculating how much life insurance an individual should take? That is, the HLV method takes into account the present value of future earning potential of an individual to calculate how much insurance cover he should take. Which of the following organs is not a part of the urinary system, that is liver? Liver is not a part of urinary system. In numerical rating systems, unfavorable aspects get addition to mortality ratings, while favorable aspects are deduction in the base mortality ratings. Which of the following is located in the lower respiratory tract? That is, trachea is located in the lower respiratory tract. A policy can be backdated only up to dash within the same financial year, that is 1 year. Overactivity of thyroid gland is known as hyperthyroidism. In the spinal cord, dash transmits sensory information from body organs and external stimuli to the brain, that is ascending nerve tract. Which of the following is a type of red blood cell, that is erythrocytes? Which of the following is considered to be the greatest risk in the chemical industry, that is contact with dangerous chemicals? An insurance company may send a reinsurance case proposal to multiple reinsurers. The reinsurer who gives the most competitive offer is accepted by the insurance company to reinsure the case. This is known as facultative shopping. Which of the following can be a cause for chronic bronchitis, that is exposure to smoking? In the numerical rating method, which of the following factor is assessed for risk evaluation, that is personal factors, environmental factors, hereditary factors, all of the above? DASH is a diabetic complication related to high blood sugar level and obstructs the flow of oxygen to the cell of the retina, that is retinopathy. In retrocession, the reinsurance company that transfers the risk to another reinsurer is known as retrocedent. The reinsurance treaty between the direct insurer and the reinsurer contains provisions and conditions related to which of the following? That is facultative reinsurance, automatic reinsurance, retention limits, all of the above. Which of the following risk arises when the probability that an individual becomes ill or faces adverse medical condition is high? That is morbidity risk. Which of the following is responsible for gaseous exchange between the circulatory system and the outside world? That is respiratory system. For an insurance policy affected under the MWP Act, who among the below can be the beneficiary? That is natural or adopted children. Which of the below is true regards to underwriting philosophy of an insurance company? That is, underwriting philosophy looks at all risks involved till policy issuance and beyond. এই কোশ্চেন আনসার সিরিজ যদি এফেক্টিভ মনে হয় তাহলে অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটি লাইক এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিও। থ্যাংক ইউ।